So that's all she wrote. That's literally fucking hiccups. Literally what John Cena said tonight. It was his last Raw ever. And it was an alright episode. I was disappointed though. Because they really should have been. I'm disappointed with what his match was tonight, as well as his match for Survivor Series, because guess what it is? It's a freaking rematch against Dominic Mysterio at Survivor Series. Why, man? War Games was right there, man. I don't want to sound like I'm complaining about everything or anything, but like, this is freaking John Cena's like second to last match, man. Could have done in War Games. Could have had another freaking Intercontinental Championship match, like against someone that's not Dom. That's what I mean. It's like when Dom interrupted again tonight, I was like, come on, man. It's like you did your part. We want John to face someone new. So that was annoying as hell. I don't even know if John will win either way. So John comes out, basically says standard stuff. I actually was in the toilet, and then I asked my friend, like, hey, what I miss? And he said, just the standard John Cena stuff. Then Dom interrupted. Then it turned into a 6-man tag team match. You guys hopefully know how I feel about tag team matches. They're boring as hell. But this was a fun match. I'll give it that credit. Yeah, I was quite underwhelmed. You know, that this wasn't an open challenge for the Intercontinental Championship. You know, you had Rey Mysterio teaming up with John Cena and Sheamus to take on Dominic, JD McDonough, and Finn Balor. And John Cena got the pin on JD McDonough. Just like he got the pin on JD McDonough, the Raw after WrestleMania 40. So yeah, John will retire, having never lost to Rey Mysterio or Finn Balor one-on-one. I mean, Finn Balor did beat him in that Fatal 4-Way. Does that sort of count? I guess it does. Not really. But, it was a fun match, and at least John won his last match on Raw. Whether he wins at Survivor Series, and especially next month in his last match, which I hope he wins his last match, at the very least, if I had to choose one, you know. I hate that I feel like a negative Nancy, you know what I mean? But like, it's just this. I hope John goes to AEW after this, man. Just because I think no matter, you know, he did get. I even said to a friend of mine, like, honestly, I wish John would just get number 17. This was obviously long before the retirement tour was even announced. To my friend, honestly, I would love for John to just get 17. Then he can retire. He got 17, and that still wasn't enough for me. I wanted the Intercontinental Championship. I got the Intercontinental Championship, and now I just don't want John to go, man. He's my GOAT. He's, you know, like, far out. But, yeah, he accomplished everything there was to do. Honestly, he has so many records. He has the most Elimination Chamber victories, tied with Triple H. The most World Championships, and I know you smarks are crybabies in denial about that. Most matches on Raw. Longest time as a babyface returning heel. That's literally a Guinness World Record. Second most PLE wins. Not exactly a record. Not the record. It's not really a record unless you have the most, but you get what I mean. He has a bunch of records. Most Make-A-Wishes. I'm one of his Make-A-Wish kid friends. But, yeah, so when I remember all that, it makes it easy to accept what happened at the Royal Rumble. I still think he should have won that. That was swerving for the sake of swerving. Why did WWE do that shit? No one likes swerving for the sake of swerving when... Well, at least I don't. A lot of frickin' seals clapping when frickin' Jungle Boy won the frickin' Royal Rumble AEW version, whatever they call it. Casino Battle Royal. Back at like Double or Nothing 2021, I think. Like, oh my gosh, subverted expectations. Subverted expectations doesn't mean it's freaking good, you fucking retard. But yeah. But anyway, I'm just letting whatever's coming to my mind, I'm just spewing it out, okay? This is not a written review at all. This is not a scripted review. I'm just saying every single thing that comes to my mind, comes to the forefront of my mind. That was a fun match, though. I am gonna miss the absolute freaking heck out of John Cena like you won't believe. I do not want him to retire. I want him to wrestle forever. Yeah, till the day he dies. Okay? I even said to a friend of mine how much like how good, if you think about it, like you have rock stars that are well into their 70s still doing their thing. Why can't wrestlers be the same? I know it's a different thing, you know, physically taking a toll on your body, but it feels unfair, man. We get so much more time with rock stars, and I love rock music, obviously. It's one of my passions, than we do with wrestlers, you know? Why, it's not fair, man, that we don't get to see John Cena wrestle till he's 76. Like, you know, I love that we got to see Ozzy Osbourne till he was 76, and rest in peace to him, of course. That's just an example. Like, I remember, I know I keep repeating myself, but I'm just saying what's coming to the top of my head. Anyway, last time is now tournament. We got Solo Sikoa, who sucks ass, against a mystery opponent, and that mystery opponent turned out to be Dolph Ziggler. Coolio. Cool. So yeah, it looks like all the mystery opponents, I think it was just going to be those two mystery opponents. I could be wrong. I don't know if there's any more first round matches to be had, you know? I can't remember. But, there's Finn Balor versus Penta, I think. I don't know if there's another one after that, or maybe some more, you know? It was a fine, solid match, actually, for what it was. You had, what's his name? Of course, he had Solo win. I don't know what Triple H's freaking obsession with Solo Sikoa is, man. But yeah, it was a fun match still. Crowd chanted, "You can't wrestle as Solo," because he fucking sucks, man. But yeah. What happened after that? I think after that was Becky Lynch defending the Intercontinental Championship, the Women's Intercontinental Championship, against Maxine Dupree. It was a fun match, actually. And my grandmother, during the match, she was like, "Come on, girl," to Maxine Dupree. And Maxine Dupree is actually a year older than me. I thought for sure she was like one of those freaking young-ass wrestlers who was like 5 years at least younger than I am. But no, she's actually a year older than me. When I'm a wrestler in WWE, I bet you that's going to be one of those, oh my god, can you believe that Maxine Dupree is older than Mark? You know what I mean? And it was a good match. But the ending is what everyone's going to talk about. And I'm not even kidding when I say this. Out of nowhere, just like that, AJ Lee came back to distract Becky Lynch while she was on the turnbuckle. And then freaking crossbody from Maxine Dupree. And Maxine Dupree wins the Women's Intercontinental Championship from Becky Lynch. I'm not even kidding, that actually happened. Holy shit, I know. Oh, man. And, yeah. So that was cool. Do we have any more first? I can't remember what else happened. you had Alexa Bliss basically coming out of Charlotte, like, Charlotte, what the hell, man? Everyone said not to waste my time with you and blah 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 blah, and then Charlotte comes out anyway, and I guess Charlotte's in War Games, even though she's on SmackDown, she couldn't make it. What the fuck? Then there was oh yeah, Gunther versus Javon Evans. That was epic. Another epic first round match. That was actually a pretty damn good match. And Gunther has his original Imperium theme again, and my grandfather has stolen the TV remote from me. Unbelievable, man. But yeah, Gunther versus Javon Evans, excellent freaking match. Pulse pounding stuff. Great stuff, and it was great stuff, and I don't know what else to say, man. It was great stuff. I love the beatings. It just felt like a real fight, especially when, like, Javon was caught by Gunther on the outside of the ring, and then he kind of slammed him on the freaking apron. That was dope. That was freaking badass, actually. And then Javon tried to fight. Gunther won. Yeah, Javon tapped out. Great match. Loved it. It does feel spoiled though, that this was leaked ages ago. Maybe they'll surprise us. Maybe they'll have a different winner. But, like, I don't think Obafemi's gonna be in this tournament, and that sucks because Obafemi's freaking amazing. And I would love to see Obafemi versus John Cena in John Cena's last match. That would have been epic. So, yeah. What am I trying to say? Great stuff, man. Great stuff. And then we go into after the match segment. You have the Vision come out, and then CM Punk and whoever comes out, they have a brawl. Then Brock Lesnar comes out. CM Punk and Brock Lesnar fight for a bit. Then Roman Reigns comes out. Cool, I guess that's War Games. Yeah, why couldn't you have John Cena instead of Jimmy Uso for War Games? You already got Jey Uso in there. You know. Such an underwhelming second to last match for John. Another match with Dom. He better do the 619 John Cena in that match, man. But I don't want to have to say he better at least do this. You know, because I'd rather he be facing someone else. Or in freaking War Games, man. But John won his last match on Raw. Hopefully he'll win his last PLE match. And hopefully he'll win his last match ever. Period. But yeah. Anyway, I'm really happy with how this review turned out, actually. I thought I was going to be swearing my head off and complaining, but, you know, I really am proud of this review. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out. Have a good one.